I found $8,000 inside a bra box when I worked at a thrift store and never told anyone about it. Back in 2021, I worked at a small thrift store in my town. I was in charge of going through the socks, underwear, bras, shoes, purses, and bedding. Additionally, we would collect brand new stuff and hold them back for a sale. We would have 4 times a year with all the brand new stuff. We happened to get 6 or 8 brand new bras, and one of my coworkers boxed them up for our sale. At least 4 months went by between the time we boxed up these bras and the next time I saw them again, so they weren't new. And if someone had noticed something was missing and came in asking for them back, we would try our best to find their items as long as we could. We never heard anything about them. A week before everything goes out onto the floor for the sale, we check everything over, make sure it's priced, and price them if needed. These bras and their boxes were something that needed priced, and I pulled one out of the box. Behind it was a thick bank envelope with nothing written on it. I opened a desk drawer and put the envelope inside there. I grabbed it when I went on my lunch break, and it was full of cash. After counting it, I realized it was $8,000 and put it in my bag without saying a word to anyone, and didn't tell anyone I worked with until I left there, and undersold how much it was by a lot, telling them it was a few hundred. I never heard anything about it, and no one ever asked anything about the box, so I don't think the person that donated even knew they did. Part of that money was used to help me get a car so I didn't have to walk to work anymore. This story highlights opportunistic morality, how people make ethical decisions based on situation rather than fixed values. The money wasn't actively stolen from a person in front of them, which makes it easier to justify keeping it. This is known as moral distancing, where the absence of a clear victim reduces feelings of guilt. It also reflects rationalization. The person frames the decision as practical. No one asked. It helped me get a car, which helps align the action with their self-image as a good person. When a windfall solves a real-life problem, the brain quickly shifts from, "Is this right?" to, "This is useful." Another key factor is low risk plus high reward psychology. Since months had passed and no one claimed the item, the perceived chance of consequences felt minimal, making it easier to act. Overall, the story shows how unexpected opportunity, anonymity, and personal need can override ethical hesitation, especially when the situation feels victimless and life-improving.